watching this knowledge bank information video on parenting, tips to successful parenting. We are going to discuss some very basic tips on parenting and how to do, what not to do, how to deal with teenagers, etc. So make sure that you watch this video till the end to get the entire scoop, right? So stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started with this. So the first thing is, if you want to manage kids, if you want to do something magical, that your kids start behaving well, that they start listening to you, no matter whether your kids can be 0 to 18 years, but still if you want that your kids behave well, one thing you have to remember: nobody in this world gives this. There is nothing which you call as a punishment which can be physical, where you are hitting them, where you are spanking them, where you are punishing them with anything that is hurting them. That is not any way where you can discipline kids. That is not any way that you can bring your kids to do something that you want to do. That is the way that you are actually using your strength, and you will be taming the kids. You will not be training the kids. Taming the kids will be working for you only till they are little. When they start growing, remember, you will start getting older and weaker, and your kids will start getting bigger and stronger. So if you are using that punishment of physical violence, just remember and just be careful, it might backfire you. So you have to make sure that you don't use that as a punishment, right? There are a lot of punishments, there are a lot of ways of just talking it out with your kids and getting the respect that you actually deserve being a parent. Yes, you need to teach your kid that they have to respect you. Kids don't know this. Kids don't know, and it's like the thing that you have to make them learn, and we are going to get into that. The second thing is, whenever your kids, this is especially for little kids, the younger the kids are, you have to start training them. You have to start helping them to behave well since a very young age. There is nothing like that once they turn like 10 years or like 15 years and then you start helping them to behave well. That would be too late. But the more younger they are, the more quicker, and it's going to be easier for you to train them how to behave well, how to have good manners, how to respect the elders. So you have to be authoritative. You have to be like somebody in control. You don't have to get out of control. People get out of control by getting angry. If they see that the child is hitting them, they just get out of control. This is my child. How can he hit me? The child does not know that they are not supposed to hit the parents. You are supposed to teach them. They are just little. It's just fun for them. And if you get angry, if you give them a reaction, they will do it all the more. So don't give them like out of control sort of behavior. Just be in control. What you have to do is get down to their level. Make an eye contact with them. A lot of people, they usually are, parents are taller. They are bigger in size than what the kids are. And they usually, oh, you did this. Never ever do that. That is where you are losing the battle. What you have to do is get down to the level of the kid. Get down at the eye-to-eye contact level and talk to the kid. They tell them, that is not good behavior. You cannot behave like that with your mother or your father or your elders. And if you do that again, you will be punished. Do that say that while you are making an eye contact with the kid, right? And then what you have to do is, when they are actually making that mistake again, they will definitely try to make that mistake again to see whether you are punishing them or not, and how much time you have to punish them. Just make a corner where they can be punished, a very lonely corner in the house which is like aloof, where no fun is happening. People are playing at the other side, and that corner is like just like a boring corner. Make that corner as a punishment corner and tell the child, if you do that again, if you misbehave, if you don't respect your parents or your elders, you will be put in the punishment corner. And for how much duration you have to put the child in punishment corner? As much as how they are old, right? So if they are 1 year old, they have to be in the punishment corner for 1 minute. They have to be there for 1 full minute. And if they are 10 years old, they have to be in the punishment corner for 10 minutes. And make sure that you don't go with them and stand next to them in the punishment corner. Then it's not a punishment, it's that they are punishing you along with them. It won't be a punishment then. You have to make sure that they stand for 1 full minute. If the child is 1 year old, and in the beginning, initially, what will happen is that they will try to escape, they will try to misbehave, they will try to just make fun of you and not be in that corner for that much duration. They'll just go and start playing. But it will take you an effort, like a few times. When you start following all these tips, initially it's going to be difficult, and you have to be consistent in doing all of these things. If the child moves away from the corner, you again have to go and place the child in that corner and tell them they have to be there till 1 full minute. You will be telling them when that 1 minute is complete. If they don't complete that minute and come back, they will again have to be in that corner for 1 full minute, right? So it will take some time. What happens is, initially children misbehave. They will never stand in that corner for like next 3 to 4 times. You have to be consistently putting them in that corner. It is then that child will realize that they have to be in that corner because you are serious. You don't have to laugh, you don't have to make fun of them. They will be making fun, they will be feeling so funny, and they'll be just feeling like so pumped up when they see you also laughing, when they are not feeling that punishment inside. You don't have to laugh with them, right? Because it's their punishment. Don't make them feel that it's a celebration time, that they have done something great. Make that punishment time something difficult, that it's going to be difficult for them to spend that 1 minute, and where the parents are not with them, where the parents are not supporting them, right? And then now comes the time how to handle the kids between 13 to 19 years. A lot of parents usually try to control their kids, usually try to be authoritative, usually try to be so much demanding and dominating to the teenager that they just want to control them. I know that teenagers are very much vulnerable, and they can very much get into something that is wrong, something that is where they should not be. But at the same time, they are very vulnerable to doing that all the more if you are being demanding, if you are wanting to discipline them, if you are just being harsh, if you are just dominating, being authoritative. When they are 13 to 19 years, you just have to be a friend. Being a friend and talking with them, again having an eye-to-eye contact. This is the time when you don't have to tell them you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that. Just make sure that you don't make all those remarks, you don't point them out, and you don't do any such thing that actually hurts their self-esteem. You have to talk to them, make an eye-to-eye contact and talk to them, sit down and have a good conversation. And a lot of times what happens is that if females who are teenagers, if they are being too if their behavior is being too much that demands attention or something like that, their mothers will be the ones who will be the most pissed off at their behavior, and they will try to control them. They will try to control and keep a watch on each and every move of them. Yeah, it is that till the child turns 18, you have to make sure that they don't get into bad company, they don't get into some bad deeds, right? But you just cannot control them. The more you will try to control them, the more they'll go out of control, right? So yes, one more thing is, when the kids are teenagers, let them make little decisions on their own. Even if kids are little, let the kids decide little things, okay? The huge decisions of their life. Till they don't turn 18, you are supposed to make them understand why you are choosing certain things for them. But at the same time, let them choose the smaller things in life. Don't make all the decisions for them, because when they will grow up, they won't know what to choose, they won't know how to choose, and that will be like, they would not be like good responsible citizens, right? There will be a part 2 of this video where you will be helping your kid become a better human being. And but yes, for now this much is perfect. So start following all of these and then get back for the part 2 of this video. And yeah, so if you like this video, hit the like button. If you feel that this video can help somebody, do share this video with that person. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, keep following the path of your soul's purpose, because you are born for a reason. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.